everyone! So here I am with Applique Lesson 2 for making the Colorado Lily quilt, and it's a basic tutorial on applique. And today I'm going to go over how I trace and cut out my shapes and share with you a couple of products that I use that make that a lot easier. So here's the pattern. We've all seen that. You can download it over the web. Here I want to talk about a couple of products I use. This is one of the products I like to use for marking on my dark fabrics. It's made by Clover, and it's like a rolly pen. When you first trace with it, you won't see the line, so don't freak out. If you just wait a few minutes, a nice white line shows up. I really like this. I find it always comes out of fabric. I know some people have said that it doesn't come out of their fabric, but I've never had a problem with that. It comes out with steam or water or starch, which I use, so I really like this for my dark fabrics. The second product that I just bought, and I have to admit I really like, is this mechanical pencil by Sewline. This, I only have it in one color, but apparently it comes in several different colors. It's a nice, very easy to mark mechanical pencil for marking on your shapes onto your fabric. I find you don't have to press very hard. It's not so sharp that you are going to end up breaking your lead a lot, which has happened to me with other pencils. It has a handy eraser, so I really like this. This is my new favorite sewing notion. So, and then my last product that I use all the time are these scissors. These are also made by Clover, and you can't really see it from the video, but this edge, sorry about that, this edge is ever so slightly serrated, so it really grips the fabric as you cut. I couldn't recommend this enough. You can find these on the web. I'm sure Karen Buckley has these on her website. Love these. Use them all the time. So that's my product for today. Now I did this picture because I wasn't sure if things were going to show up on the video very well, and I just wanted to show you a couple things about how I'm going to cut. So here's the flower. Here it is in fabric up here. I'm going to cut like a scant 1/4 inch all the way around this. I hope you can see that. I can't see the video right now. And then to get these nice sharp inner points, I'm going to cut in to each point, but I'm not going to go all the way to the line I drew, because if you do that, you're going to get fraying and all sorts of, create some problems for yourself. So I get close, but don't go all the way there. So that's the trick for that shape. And then for this shape, this is the calyx. I'm going to cut a scant 1/4 inch all the way around, and then I'm going to do 3 little clips at these inner curve that will help that curve press really nicely. I'll have that up on the web so you guys can see it a little better than that. So here we go. Here's my first one. I'm going to just start with a small leaf from this pattern, and I'm going to trace it using my new wonderful Sewline pencil, which you need to use on the back. I know it washes out, but I don't want to take any risks with that. And so it's probably very hard to see on the video, but I've traced that out, and I'm just going to take my wonderful Clover scissors and cut all the way around that with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. This is a very basic, easy shape, nothing too difficult about cutting that one out. I cut leaves out all the time. I could probably do it in my sleep. So that's the first one. The second one is the calyx, the thing I'm calling the calyx. My fabric's a little wrinkly, doesn't matter, just push it hard with your fingers. I'm going to trace that with my Sewline pencil. It's very nice. You don't have to push really hard. I don't know if you can see that. Same thing, just cut that out with a nice scant 1/4 inch seam allowance. I got a little closer. It's not going to be a big problem. Mostly here I want to show you how I clip inner curves, because you will get nice smooth curves if you just, so I'm clipping not up to the line. I'm getting a slightly closer than 1/8 of an inch. That will help that fabric make a nice curve there. And last, I have my flower. This one I'm going to use using my white clover marker. So I'm just going to trace that shape out. Some people like to trace on a piece of sandpaper because it holds their fabric really well. That's nice. I like that too. But I am using cotton drill on my pressing surface here, and I find that that has enough friction to make tracing really easy. So, and here's another point. When I am making a flower that has multiple shapes and one goes behind, part of the flower goes behind something else, I always trace that line with dots, so I know I don't need to be super precise when I'm cutting here because that's all going to get tucked away. So that, I hope you can see that. It's very faint. I have almost a good 1/4 inch here, so I'm just going to leave that alone for now because I just want to show you the points. I am going to go cut around all these cute little petal shaped blobs. And then we'll just cut. Get this fabric out of the way. And then here is the point, and I'm just going to cut slightly closer than an 1/8 inch, maybe even as close as a 1/16 inch. Especially with inner points, you don't want to get too close because you really are going to get fraying, and it's can make you have a real headache. So that's how I cut out my shapes, and I will be back next week with a video on how I press, which is the next step, and kind of fun to see someone else do it before you try it yourself. Bye!